Homeowners in our region have seen the value of their homes grow over the last couple of years. As a result, the equity has also increased exponentially. Schools First Federal Credit Union wants to give homeowners the best options for tapping into their home's equity. It's Financial Wellness Wednesday, and joining us live is Schools First Business Development Manager Lindsay Shores to give us insights about home equity loans, lines of credit, and cash out refinance. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, good morning, Desiree.
Good morning. So, Lindsay, could you explain what home equity is and how do we calculate it?
Absolutely. So, home equity, when you think of the value of your home, you're going to take that and deduct any existing liens, meaning your first mortgage, if you have any home improvements that are recorded against your home, and the residual amount that's left after subtracting what you owe on that is the equity that you've built in your home.
Okay, and so for people who want to tap into their equity, what are the best options?
There are a few different options. We do offer, and very common in the industry, what's called a home equity loan. There's a home equity that's a fixed product, and then there's a line of credit. You also have a possible option of refinancing on your first mortgage and taking equity out that way.
Oh, this is all insightful, important information to know. And how does one know which option is best for them?
You really, as a homeowner, want to identify what are the needs of the funds. Are you going to be doing some home improvements with them? Do you have an immediate need for those funds? And that's where speaking with an industry professional is going to help guide you. They're going to identify what are your needs. Maybe a line of credit is going to be a better benefit for you. You don't need the funds all up front. Or if you do, maybe you're putting in a pool and you know that you're going to need those funds right away. Then we would do maybe a fixed equity loan. And again, as I mentioned, there's always the possibility of refinancing against your first mortgage, taking the funds out there and then reamortizing or recasting, if you will, the payment on that first mortgage. So really identify the needs, when you're going to need it, and speak with the professionals so they can guide you through your options.
And any final thoughts on when discussing home equity?
I would say home equity is a great option for financing certain things that people need in their lives. What I would recommend is staying away from the daily expenses. You don't necessarily want to go into debt on your home to pay for your daily expenses, recreational expenses. You really want to make the equity in your home work for you and fund your needs. And that really is probably the best suggestion that I can give.
And why should people go to Schools First Federal Credit Union when trying to determine their finances like home equity?
We at Schools First are very member service oriented. We're not sales oriented. And that means we're going to really take the time to do a consultation with you to identify what are your needs, what's going to truly benefit you in the long run, and make sure that your financial investment is taken care of.
All righty, Lindsay, thank you so much for enlightening us about all we need to know when it comes to our home equity. For more financial tips, visit SchoolsFirst FCU.org.